What's up? It's your favorite sorcerer. At 13 years old, while other children memorized homework, I memorized incantations. And while they chased approval, I was chasing power. More than 25 years later, today, I have liberated thousands from the spirit prison matrix. Those who are ready, rise. Those who fear, remain asleep. And today, you decide who you are. There's a myth that weakens magicians. Everyone thinks power is achieved through force alone. Now, force is important, but it's not the only factor. Force is the ritual, force the manifestation, force the universe to bend. That is the thinking of an uninitiated practitioner. In the occult, force is rooted in fear. Fear of not having enough, fear of uncertainty, fear of being unseen by the spirits or being seen by the spirits. But the truly initiated, the sorcerers, the magi, the shadow walkers, we do not chase power. We align ourselves with it. The current of the universe does not respond to grasping hands, you could say. It responds to a commanding presence first and foremost. Let me reveal the law of flow to you. Listen carefully. There is a universal law. Power flows where alignment goes. Force comes from desperation. Flow comes from dominion. Picture the energetic river of reality all around us, all around us. The untrained magician swims upstream, exhausted. The initiated sorcerer rides the current and arrives effortlessly. Your results, magical or mundane, come not from what you want, but from what you are willing to embody. Think about that. And the sorcerer's trinity is mind, body, and spirit. Imagine a sigil formed by 3 points. Mind, which is your vision. Body, which is your actions. And spirit, which is your desire, your fire, your God self, your daemon. And when they point in different directions, the sigil collapses. Power leaks, rituals sputter. But when they align, you enter flow state sorcery. The current moves through you and with you, and you with it. The mind chooses the target, the body enacts the ritual, and the spirit ignites it with will. Say this aloud quietly. I do not chase, I command. So why don't you have what you want yet? Because your lens is corrupted. What you observe becomes what you perceive. What you perceive becomes what you expect. And what you expect becomes what you experience. Focus is your magical wand, you see. Your attention is your spell. If you constantly look at chaos, you will summon chaos in your reality, of course. And if you repeatedly observe failure and limitation, your subconscious becomes a prison. It's as within, so without. So let me ask you, what do you consume as content every day? What do you pay attention to? Drama? Magic begins with observation control. There is a occult reticular gate. There's a mechanism in the human mind that acts like a magical filter. It tunes your attention to what you have marked as important. And if you become obsessed with scarcity, with drama, with chaos, you suddenly only see obstacles. And if you attune yourself to power and opportunity, you begin seeing doors that were always there. It's frequency. You do not attract what you want. You attract what you are calibrated to notice. That is the hidden meaning of everything you seek already surrounds you. Maybe you've heard that before. The spell is not external, the activation is internal. So here's a practical exercise, a ritual of alignment. Tonight, before you sleep, sit in darkness. Breathe until the body stops resisting. Visualize your desired outcome as already done. Don't force emotion. Allow it to rise all by itself. And then whisper, I allow what is already mine. See, this is not manifestation. This is permission. A magician only becomes dangerous when his desire becomes preference instead of need. Need is neediness, is weakness. Preference is power. Understand that. And when you can say, I want it, but I do not need it, the universe puts it in your hands. Because only a sovereign can receive sovereignty. Now, let me close this video with a call to the initiated. See, you're not here by accident. Your eyes touch this transmission because your spirit is waking up. If you are ready to unshackle the mind, to break through the prison of the spirit prison matrix, and to step into the current of true occult power, then speak the words, Aurelius Sopax, I am ready. Say it in the comments. Your initiation begins the moment you declare it. Aurelius Sopax. Flow, not force. Power responds to those who already believe they have it. Most people wander through life disconnected from the field of power that shapes desire and destiny. They chase outcomes, they chase people, chase wealth, never realizing that both attraction and abundance are not pursuits, but frequencies. For those who are ready to tune their field, I have opened 2 portals. The first is called Seduction Alchemy Lab. Here, we go deep into the ancient science of psychic seduction, the mastery of resonance, polarity, and emotional transmutation. You'll learn how to shape your energy so that presence itself becomes communication. How to speak to the unconscious without words. This is not charm. This is architecture of the unseen. The second portal is Money Magic Masters. This is where we study the alchemy of prosperity, how energy precedes every sale, every opportunity, every influx of wealth. You'll learn to enter the gold current, to create order in your field so that money, allies, and influence reorganize themselves around your vibration. Both groups are living laboratories, real-time training for those who understand that influence and income are simply 2 faces of the same coin, the same current. If you can command energy, you can command outcome. It's simple as that. And if you can master emotion, you can master exchange. Simple. 2 portals, 2 frequencies, 1 current. The Grail of the Serpent. Enter whichever calls you most, or walk both paths and become the magician who moves both hearts and markets with the same effortless will. The link to join those groups is in the description under this video.